Alright guys, today we're looking at Groot, the deluxe figure. I found this figure at Target, but now let's get into it. So for the top of the box, you get the Guardians logo, looks nice. For the front of the box, you get the Groot figure. Then for the artwork, you get the Groot. Then behind Groot, you get the Galaxy. For the right, or like the rightish top part of the box, you get Groot. For the left corner, you get Marvel Legends series. Then you get a baby raccoon. Then you get Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. For the side of the box, you get the sick artwork of Groot. Then you get there's like ship. Then behind the ship, you get the Galaxy. Then at the bottom of the box, it says Marvel Legends series. For the other side of the box, you get Marvel Legends series again. Then you get the figure. It looks nice. Got all the like moss growing on him. But for the back of the box, you get Groot's accessories. You get the figure, and you get a baby raccoon. Then you get the Guardians logo behind Groot. Then you get a Galaxy behind the Guardians logo. Then you get Groot for the right corner. Then for the left corner, you get Marvel Legends series. But now let's crack this box open. Alright guys, here is Groot's accessories. But now let's look at them. So the wings, or the wing, the wings they're pretty big. To me, they kind of look cheap compared to Groot himself. But all you do is... Oh, I almost popped it in backwards. Or upside down, I should say. You just pop it in like that. Then it's popped in. Now, talking about the wings, you get some nicely sculpted vines throughout the wings, the front and back. Then you get some nice moss growing on the vines, and they're nicely painted. There's moss throughout the wings. You even got them over here. Looks nice. Then for the front side of the wings, you get some more moss painted. Looks nice. You even get some nice black wash throughout the wings. There's some black wash over here. Then there's some more black wash right here as well. Then there's the peg hole that it pegs into the back of Groot's back. Then, yeah, I think that's it for the wings. Then for Groot's hands, he gets two fisted hands. And for this fisted hand, you get some nice moss growing on it. And it's nicely painted on the thumb. Then you get a lot of sculpted detail throughout the hand. Then you got his knuckles nicely sculpted. Then you got the palm of Groot's hand with some nice moss growing in the palm, or on the palm of the hand, I should say. And yeah, there's that is it for that hand. Then for this hand, I think, it's the same thing as this hand, but this one just doesn't have any moss on it, as you can see. Then for the baby raccoon, and I'm wondering in the movie if Groot goes to like the bad guy of the movie, that one purple guy, I forget his name, and like Groot finds another raccoon and saves that raccoon, because I think in this movie Rocket is supposed to die with Drax. So I don't know if Groot saves another raccoon and it's a baby, then Groot raises the baby raccoon, then it's like another Rocket. There's no telling, only we can go see the movie and find out. But you get some nice sculpted fur on the baby raccoon. And I gotta say, for these stripes, they're like nicely painted, other than this middle one's kind of sloppy. But then you get his nicely sculpted feet in there. Then for the face, the eyes are nicely painted. You got his little nose nicely painted as well. You got the little white spot, or like parts on by his nose nicely painted. Then you got the eyebrows are nicely painted as well. Then for the ears, you got the little white spots that are nicely painted. And that is it for looking at Groot's accessories. Now let's look at Groot. Here's Groot outside the box, but now let's look at him. So his eyes are nicely painted, and I just now noticed on mine, one is like straight and one's going to the right a little. Then you get some nice black wash in the lips. Then you get the nice chin line sculpted in right there. It looks nice. Then for the top of the forehead, or like the head area, you get some moss growing right there, and it's nicely painted in a green color. And for the side of the head, you get some more moss painted nicely right there. And for the back of the head, you get some more moss painted. Then for the head, or for the top of the head, you get some nice sculpted detail in there. It looks nice. Going down to Groot's arms or shoulder area, you get some more moss in there that looks nice, nicely painted as well. For the backish, side-ish part of Groot's shoulder, you get some more moss. It's like that for the back too. There's a little moss area that's nicely painted. Going down Groot's arm, you get some more moss right there, nicely painted. Looks nice. Then going down, you get some more black wash, or you get some black wash in the arm, right there by the wrist. Looks nice. And some more moss right there, painted in nicely. Looks good. Then you got the hands. I wish they would have painted some black wash in there, you know, to give it a little bit more detail. But it's all good. It's nicely sculpted. You got a lot of sculpted detail in there. The hands, or the fingers, I should say, are nicely detailed. You got little Groot's fingernails right there, if you can see them. They're kind of hard to see. Then his other fingernails are not really there, other than his thumb. Then for his other arm, you get some more moss growing on the back of his shoulder area. Then going down, you get some more moss right there that's nicely painted. And you get like this little circle thing right there that grows on trees. Then you get this little tree thing, or like, yeah, this tree stem, or this, yeah, tree stick growing out of Groot's arm. Then you got this moss growing on Groot's, or the inner piece of Groot's thumb. Looks nice, nicely painted. Then for the palm of, or for the hand, or for the inside of Groot's palm, you get some nice moss growing in there. Then for Groot's chest, or pec area, you get some nice moss sculpted in right there. Looks nice. Then you get some nice, or some more moss sculpted in. Then you get a little bit moss painted right there. Looks nice. Then you get some more moss right there, painted or sculpted in and painted in a nicely green color. Then I like how there's some black wash in the crevices and cracks of Groot. The black wash is right there. Then it goes down to right here. Then you get some more moss right there that's nicely painted green. Then there's some more black wash right there. Then going down to Groot's legs, you get some more moss painted right there. It looks nice. Then you get some more black wash on the legs. Looks nice. Then there's some more moss by the knees. Looks nice. Then going down, you get some more moss for the below the knee, I should say. Then you get Groot's feet that are nicely sculpted to look like a bottom of a tree. And then he has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. They're kind of small. I wish the peg holes were like a little bigger, but oh well. Going to the back of Groot, and god dang, my man got cake. But you get a peg hole for Groot's wings. And one thing that I don't get about this figure is, why is the stomach area like it's more glossy than like the pec area, the arms area, the head area, the legs, and the feet? Or I should say, like, this whole area right here, it's more glossy than like the legs, feet, hands, and arms, and head. But going down to Groot's back side of the thigh, you get some like damaged wood right there. Looks nice. Then you get like a tree or like a stick growing out of the leg. I don't know why I said tree. Got my words mixed up there for a second. Then you get some more sticks growing out of the back of Groot's leg. Looks nice. Then that is it for looking at Groot. Now let's get into the articulation. For Groot's articulation, he looks that far down, looks that far up. You get head swivel, head does a 360. You get a little head tilt. Arms go that far out. You get arm swivel. Arms do a 360, but I'm afraid to break this off, so do it at your own risk. You get single jointed elbows. You get hand swivel. Hands go that far in. They go that far out. For diaphragm, he gets diaphragm swivel. Diaphragm does a 360. Diaphragm goes that far to the right. Then goes that far to, if I can get it, that far to the left. I think that, there you go, that far to the left. Then for the legs, he can do the splits, and holy moly, who knew Groot could do the splits? Then you get thigh swivel. He kicks that far forward, kicks that far back, which he doesn't really kick that far back. Then you get single jointed knees. You get knee swivel. Then you get foot swivel. Feet go that far down. Then the feet go that far up. That's it for Groot's articulation. And for Groot's wings, all you do is you just port them in like this. And here is it from the, or here is Groot with his wings ported in from the back side. Here's Groot with his wings on from the front side. And I wish there was a little bit more moss throughout the wings with a little bit more black wash. And the wings kind of look a little cheap compared to Groot. And here's Groot holding the baby raccoon. And here's Groot with his fisted hands. Here's the deluxe Groot next to all the other figures I have reviewed out of this wave, which is Adam Warlock, Star-Lord, Drax, and Rocket. And Groot goes pretty good with these guys. Alright guys, here's the Volume 3 Groot next to the Build-A-Figure Groot, the Toys R Us exclusive Groot, Thor Love and Thunder Teenage Groot. Then you got the Groot in a pot. Then you got baby Groot, which this one would probably be a newborn Groot because he's so small. But who's adorable? Who's adorable? And fun fact, I'm only missing 2 Groots out of my whole entire Groot collection, I'm only missing 2 Groots that Hasbro has ever made. I almost have them all. I'm only missing the 5-pack Disney Plus exclusive, which I haven't seen that pack anywhere. I looked on the Disney store and it's not on there. I'm missing the 3-pack that has the Teenage Groot and Rocket in it. I still want that 3-pack. I just don't know where you can find it. I think I have seen it like on Amazon or somewhere. I'm not for sure where I have seen it. I want that 3-pack and the 5-pack, but I think the 5-pack is like $100 and something. But yeah, that's my Groot collection so far. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. Groot party. Raccoon comparison. You have baby raccoon next to Groot in a pot. Then you have the baby Groot. And here's the Volume 3 Groot next to Rocket and Yondu. Here is the Volume 3 Groot next to Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax. Alright guys, that is it for this review today, guys. I'd appreciate if you guys hit the big red thumbs up button. Comment down below what figures you guys would want me to review next. And also, let me know down in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this deluxe Groot figure? But I'll see you guys next time.